I'm Lauren George.
I'm Jenna Laurie.
I'm Denise LaChapelle, and I'm a real bride.
I'm a real bride.
And I'm a real bride.
On Forever TV.
On Forever TV.
I'm getting married in September. It's very exciting. It's nerve-wracking, and there's a lot to do.
I'm getting married on August 12th, and when we began looking all the different vendors, it was so crazy because it was a million different places to look, a million different things to think about.
I'm getting married in 10 days. I decided to book 4 services through a multi-service vendor. I was a little apprehensive in the beginning because there is that mentality of, well, if they do everything, do they do anything well, or is it all mediocre?
We heard about services where we could dive in and get all of them at once, and so that's just where we began.
One of the things that I was really looking for when I found out that I was going to get married, it was a huge surprise to me. Didn't see it coming, out of the blue. All of a sudden, he's down on one knee proposing, and really from that day, that was about 2.5 years ago, it's been a long engagement, and from that day, I've thought of nothing but the wedding. Where am I gonna get everything? Who's gonna be in the wedding?
We stumbled across a company that offered multiple services by accident. I was actually looking for a photographer.
I've been a photographer for about 10 years now. I'm right now in the Twin Cities, although I just recently moved from New York City after working there for about 10 years. Started working for a multi-service company about a year ago here in the Twin Cities, and as a photographer, from a photographer's standpoint, I love being able to be a part of a big team.
Whether you're going to look at an organization that provides multiple services or a single service, education is the first thing to bear in mind. You need to do your due diligence and find out what you need to understand about a particular service to make a good decision.
The multi-service vendor, I was so incredibly apprehensive, but the fact that they gave me an opportunity to relax a little bit. They gave me that option to, hey, don't worry about it. We have all these great people. We can take care of it for you. We'll bring them to you.
We booked 6 or 7 different vendors right away, or services at our vendor, because we just thought that was quick, easy, and convenient.
A bride and groom quickly realizes that it is absolutely in their best interest to work with experts who are used to working with the same experts.
I love shooting for a multi-service company. It makes it a lot easier for me to be out with my clients and be really focusing on them, not worrying so much about what I'm going to be doing with the images afterwards. I just get to focus on shooting and turn them right into my post-production team.
When it came to planning the wedding, all of my friends have gotten married, and they were all offering their advice, and it was just kind of too many options from too many different places.
Well, our biggest frustration with starting out trying to book different vendors is that there's a sea of them, and it just goes on and on and on. It feels like your search never ends, and then there's the problem of whether or not are they good, do they cost way too much, are they not good enough?
I was first introduced to Bellagala through a coworker. She brought in a plethora of the most gorgeous wedding photos I've ever seen. About 2.5 weeks later, I got proposed to, and the first thing on my mind was going back to that coworker and asking her, who took those photos? And when she told me Bellagala, that's immediately when I started looking into what Bellagala was.
You know, when a bride and groom sets out to investigate, if you will, a company that offers multiple services under one banner, I think that there's some very natural reservations. You know, again, that whole jack of all trades philosophy quickly comes to mind, because I think it's natural to think, well, gosh, some companies have a difficult enough time just being experts at one thing. How could one company possibly be good at more than one thing?
A boutique like that definitely offers a better experience in the sense that if I'm a photographer working an event and I know that the DJs from Bellagala as well, we have worked together already and we may have established already a routine of doing things together, and I think that it leads to a far better experience to the client in the end.
You're going to get a team of people that know each other and have in general worked together in the past. It makes it a lot more fun for the client because I think the artists are having a good time together and they have a rapport together.
You get one opportunity when it's somebody's wedding day, and so I encourage brides and grooms to ask straight out what was the impetus behind why they're bringing multiple services to the table. A company that's in it for the right reasons is going to be able to explain that. It is about convenience, but it's also about, again, being able to take advantage of the expertise of multiple people. Companies that aren't in this for the right reason aren't going to know how to answer that question.
I went online and it was just an explosion of color and all of these different options and opportunities. I was very, very flabbergasted, a little taken aback with just the level of services and the amount of services they offered.
From the very first meeting, they asked us to view several different photo albums. I felt like it was more tailored to exactly what I was looking for without really knowing what I was looking for.
I actually got a packet, a little booklet in the mail to begin with, and that detailed from A to B, or A to Z, what kind of services they were offering, details about different packages within those services, and also included pricing, which was very nice because they laid it right out on the table saying, here's what you can expect and here's what to expect with that price.
We had one contact to go through, whether it's their website, whoever it was that I could always contact to ask about my transportation, my music.
I don't want to be running around on the night of my wedding, handing out checks, wondering, oh my God, have we paid this person or this person? And I certainly don't want my mom or my family members to do that either.
I think it was a huge time saver. We didn't have to go to 6 or 7 or more different venues to see who we liked and what else, go through the whole thing all over again. It was just simple and organized, and that's what we liked a lot about this multi-service.
I want to totally relax and enjoy the night, remember it, not have to worry about details, and this is the best way to go. I highly recommend it to any bride.
What it is like to be engaged. Terrifying, I think, would be on the top of my list. Exciting, phenomenal, fantastic. It's a roller coaster ride.
A bride and groom quickly realizes that it is absolutely in their best interest to work with experts who are used to working with the same experts. And in the end, the result is a stress-free planning, a wonderful service experience. And that was really the goal behind Bellagala to begin with, is it wasn't to just be able to make more revenue with the same clients. It was to streamline the process and give them the opportunity to have the highest level of service available in the Twin Cities.
I'm a real bride.
I'm a real bride.
I'm a real bride.
On Forever TV.
On Forever TV.
If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It's easy, you just put your information in, confirm, and you're done. Come back every week to see new episodes of amazing must-see vendors, places, dresses, and ideas that will really make your wedding unique. Also, be sure to find us on Facebook and get connected. If you have great ideas that you want to see featured on the show, we would love to hear from you. So send us a note to forever@forever-tv.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, this is your wedding.